Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the after the show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get your skate every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Happy Tuesday.
I meant to say earlier, Kevin, I love your jacket.
Do you? Thank you.
Very nice.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's a little chillier today. So I had to,
Really?
Yeah.
I walked out today, and it was hot as nards outside in the morning.
Yeah.
I wear the sweaters because it's cold as balls in here, but I thought it was hot as fuck this morning, no?
Well, it was 90 yesterday, and I think today's low 70s. So,
It got chilly later in the day yesterday. It got super windy up by me, and the temperature dropped. It was kind of nice.
yeah.
We got some much needed rain,
I didn't get a drop.
Wherever you were walking,
and
it was
your nards were hot.
I am always seeking out rain.
Yeah. It was 91 yesterday, 78, and then tomorrow will be 73.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
like it.
Little T-neck weather.
Yeah. So we got a few more, these, when you start seeing the 70s, enjoy it because we're
Yeah.
going to have a lot of those left.
That's special.
Yeah. We're going to start moving past those as we head further into spring and then eventually summertime. Oh, yeah. All right, let me see. Got some emails today. Mail at kvjshow.com. Michael wanted to know, Bird, where's the pieing today? Today's pie day. We're super pie today. So,
Where is he?
yeah, he's
Super
hoping
Pie, where are you?
someone to get pied.
Did you forget it was 3.14?
I didn't. I just haven't been able to do some certain stuff. As much as I'd like to do a Super Pie stuff today, I wasn't able to get it done because I was doing other shit that I'm not allowed to talk about on the radio.
What are you doing?
Nothing cool.
Okay.
Nothing fucking cool.
Do you need some help?
Mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't help you there. I'm a disaster.
that would be tight.
Yep. Would be nice. Let me see. Jason said, tell Jaybird they do have calzones in vending machines. They're called pizza rip and dips.
Oh, I have heard of that. I don't think we have those around here, though. I've never seen a rip and dip. Have you?
Never. I thought all pizza stuff had to be hot.
Well, the Lunchable pizza stuff isn't.
Those are gross.
They are.
We put those in the microwave.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can't eat those. Those are just nasty. You can't. Ugh.
Well, that would be my first thing I would do as the CEO of Lunchables and Dinnerables is make a pizza-style Lunchable that's not horse shit. And the one they've got right now for kids is absolute horse shit. I would improve the pizza for the Lunchables.
The crust is gnarls. It is really gross, the Lunchable crust.
We can do butter, Kevin. We can do butter.
Think so?
Yes.
Okay.
I noticed, too, a lot of kid menus, because sometimes you can get deals as an adult while ordering on the kid menu off of an app.
It's my trick. Whenever I'm at a fancy hotel, that's what I do. I order a bunch of kid meals off the kids menu, and I pretend like we have 8 kids there in the room, when really we only have 2. But the kids' meal is usually a third of the price, but they still bring a full meal.
Sometimes it's the same, but I've noticed a kid menu item I see on a lot of menus. I wanted to ask y'all and everyone in the chat as parents, do kids like buttered noodles?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, buttered noodles and buttered rice. My kid will eat that all day.
That's a kid staple now. It wasn't a staple for me as a kid.
Right. Yeah, it does seem to be relatively newer.
Yeah, they always got buttered noodles on the menu now.
I think some bitch-ass kids, mine included, sometimes doesn't want the red sauce. I don't want red sauce. I just want buttered noodles. They want it something plain, but they want it even plainer.
Would buttered noodles be a Fat Kevin type of snack?
No, I don't think so. It's too basic. I liked a little bit more flavor. Look, you put it down from fat me, and I'm probably gonna eat it, but still, I like a little something more. Just a thought.
Speaking of where's Super Pie? Where are you, Fat Kevin? Shit.
No, I know.
Bring him back.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He is. We can only hope for a zombie Fat Kevin.
Just one day.
And then that joke kind of gets even more obscure and weird than it already is to explain it to someone. So who's Fat Kevin? Why is he a zombie?
Yeah.
Why are you making such fun of him?
And why? And so your friend eats healthy and you don't like that? I don't get it. What? You make a bunch of songs about it? You're fucking stupid.
And then you have to agree with them. You're like, yeah.
As someone who
maybe I am
doesn't,
fucking stupid.
who's never heard the show before, like, what the fuck is this?
What is this? What's going on here?
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it. Let me see some other things that got going on here today. Does this sound good if you're a fat kid? Dairy Queen has now decided to come out with a churro dipped cone.
Oh.
Does that sound pretty good to you?
Kevin.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
baby.
think that would work?
Yes, King.
Okay.
Did you just ejaculate?
Food came. Yeah.
All right.
When, there's times where you eat something, you're like, oh, a Slurpee can do that for me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll drink a Slurpee. I'm like, oh, my eyes
just,
roll
yeah.
back. Exactly.
Is that good, huh?
It's that good.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing something new. I got some suggestions. We have up our tournament of towns going on here, 64 towns in and around South Florida, basically all things that are in the WRMF signal. You can really, argue the biggest towns that we've got are the number 1 seed. Smaller towns fall down to a 16, but it'd be kind of interesting to see an 8 or a 9 seed win, and that might be the sweet spot because you look at a Miami and you may be like, yeah, okay, they got cool tall buildings and some restaurants and stuff like that, and it's the one that's on the map, but traffic and crime and all that kind of stuff, Miami may not win the whole thing, So who knows? Maybe Tequesta will be our Cinderella.
Oh, I would love it. I'd be so proud. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of good restaurants. There's a few. Evo, Josco.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right.
But just right next door is all the Jupiter restaurants, which I think Jupiter should actually, if we're being honest, Jupiter should beat Tequesta.
You think
Because
so? Okay.
Jupiter is bigger, it's more well-rounded, it's got more options, it's got everything, it's got more beach, it's got Jupiter is better than Tequesta.
Yeah, the only thing Tequesta beats Jupiter is death per capita because they're all old fucks up
Yeah.
there.
Shit. Somebody's coming hard for the
just saying,
T-Town.
Tequesta's got like a fucking old people.
You do see a lot of ambulances.
You do, man.
A lot of slip and falls.
When you start getting desensitized by ambulances, you know you live in an old-ass town.
You're right.
Yeah, I really think maybe what we might wind up seeing, the Tournament of Towns, might be one of those cities that it's just the perfect size. That it's not too big and too crazy because, yeah, you may have better restaurants and cooler things to do, but then the crime and traffic may not be good. You could see maybe a Delray Beach, a Wellington, winding up picking up a win. So, I don't know. It could be something like that.
Not on my list. Wellington is never going to make my list. I
Why
always
not
get
Wellington?
lost.
Okay.
It's tricky. I like north, south, east, west.
Okay.
And I'm allergic to horses.
Honestly, it is. Everything's fucked. The only way I'm happy if I'm out in Wellington is if I'm getting laid.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
If I'm out in Wellington,
Will you drive to Wellington for good poon?
yeah, these days probably not. Honestly, I'm just it's
It's real good.
of course, yeah, yeah, yes.
There's not a lot to do in Wellington if you're not in the horse community and you don't have a kid that plays sports.
You're right.
Yeah, my wife's always like, Wellington's boring.
Wellington is boring. I'm sorry. Someone had to say it. Your wife is right. Wellington just doesn't bring the heat, and it's so frickin' far. I'm all the way east. You're all the way west. We just don't see eye to eye.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, what she said. What the crazy lady over here fucking ranting.
Yeah.
I find myself always in Wellington, lost, pissed, confused, late for where I need to be. Like, it's nothing good ever comes out of it.
So people think that Stewart's going to do very well in this.
That's pretty cute.
Being perfect size.
I love Stewart and ain't gonna win the tournament. But
Okay.
I love Stewart though. I think I would probably live up in the Stewart area if the station was closer.
Okay.
Stewart or the Pizzle. Pizzle does look different though, but I'm glad the Pizzle's getting a little bit of life. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't just be, bugs,
Right.
pot, murder, and it needs to be a little bit of something else going on there.
Okay.
And I'm not saying Port St. Lucie does a lot of murder. Don't fucking.
Tomorrow we'll check in with the lineups and the voting, see what's going on. Denny's getting the poll put together. It's going to be up at kvjshow.com. You can go there and cast your votes coming up in just a bit. We also were talking about how, oddly enough, it feels like Florida's lacking in cool songs about Florida. California's got a gazillion of them.
Yeah, they do.
California Love, California Dreamin'. I mean, just one song after another. Like, why is that? I mean, is California that much cooler than Florida? I think we got a lot of the same stuff, right? Great weather, palm trees, oceans.
Yeah,
beaches.
tornadoes, shark attacks.
They do have way less humidity. I mean, they rock that nice weather, but with no humidity.
So is that the big difference? That's why they get great songs, and we have you can count the cool Florida songs on one hand.
The reason why is because Hollywood is out there and everyone goes there to be a star, and that is why you hear more California songs, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, of course.
John just pointing out that one of those cool songs, Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card, it's actually about Jacksonville. Okay.
Wow,
Miami.
it's actually even less cooler than what we thought.
Yeah, right. He actually just downgraded that song.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't go to the right part of Jacksonville. I did not like it.
All I remember about Jacksonville was they had a big-ass Publix. That's all I remember.
Yeah, they do have very large Publix there.
But they have that in every town.
You're right. That does not bode well again for Jacksonville. That's all I remember was their Publix.
Jacksonville seems like one large Wellington to me.
But not as cool and awesome.
It's a lot. It seems, at least the parts that my cousin lives in Orange Park or something like that. It's west, and going there, I was like, it's far west, like Wellington. Feels like a family little community. You're not close to anything that awesome. You've got the regular Applebee's and those family restaurants, and that's about it.
There's not a lot of crime in Jacksonville. Am I getting my cities
There
wrong?
might be. I don't know. I mean, Jacksonville, they've got the landing area, which I went to, which was kind of fun for the Florida-Georgia game. Aside from that, there's not much. They got a AAA ball team down there close to the stadium, the football stadium. And then there's kind of an older part of Jacksonville that's kind of hipster now. And there's a few little bars, restaurants there, but nothing that's as big as the town is supposed to be. It should be a lot cooler. So you're not wrong, Virginia.
14-year-old Jaybird dated a girl from Jacksonville for a couple weeks during the summertime.
Okay.
It was kind of weird.
She was here visiting. Mm-hmm. She laid it on you.
I didn't get laid. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No. I didn't get laid. I didn't get a blow piece either. Let's get it out of the way. She jerked me off.
All right. Well, at least
Is that what you want to do?
Jacksonville?
At least she got something out of Jacksonville.
Jack me off.
That's what they do there.
Well, I knew she's not going to give up.
Jackson went off, Bill.
Jackson.
Jackson won Offville.
That's just what the girls there do. Yeah. Yeah.
Those are my Jacksonville memories. Publix and a jack off.
Jacksonville. Okay. Got Deani said, don't forget the Golden Girls did an episode where they sang a song about Miami. Okay. Don't think it was a hit. And then Colin said, yeah, Moon's over Miami. Yeah, it seems oddly enough, any of the Florida songs were super old, man. It was just, it's lacking. Just kind of a call out there. I mean, we got DJ Khaled and all these guys. They need cooler songs, man.
Hopefully, we'll have a new one soon. If you get you in that video as a Florida man.
Okay.
You're cool with being naked. We'll cover you up a little bit.
Naked.
You're cool with being naked and covered in butter, right?
I didn't tell him about the butter, but that is, you are cool with that. It's the big finale shot.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We just want to zoom in on your dick. That's cool,
We
right?
call that the money shot in the biz.
The money shot.
And then we'll have a new Florida song, Virginia.
I can't wait.
There we go.
I mean, if this is the kind of heat you're bringing, please, I will subscribe and like and share your channel.
I don't want to Weinstein anybody here. He doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do, but he knows what's good for the show.
And secretly, he wants to be covered in butter.
Butter.
There's no way he wants to be covered in butter. No more than you want to be in green paint.
I feel like butter would be good for your skin.
We've done butter before. We've done a butter stuff where I was covered in butter.
I'd be fine with y'all covering me in butter.
I think it'd make you break out, wouldn't it?
I did not break out. We covered me in tons of butter, and it was in my hair. I forget
I
what
don't
it
want
was.
it on my face, but every place else, butter me up, baby.
I had short hair, and it took forever to get out. At the time, the butter did. It stays greasy in you.
I'm always putting on some kind of lotion that feels like butter or like a body oil that just feels like melted butter. Let's butter it.
Most sticks of butter in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Tomorrow, World Record Wednesday.
Eating it.
Or do a minute.
Let's check the record on that. Yeah.
And remember, I get to pick who I'm going against.
Oh my God.
But then, if you don't want to eat hard, then I'm just going against myself. I could see me going, oh, I'm going to get Virginia, and then her not eating anybody.
She just lays up and.
Oh, Kev, I can't eat this butter, Kev. Oh, what did he do? Oh, what a bullshit.
Yeah, that'd be the hard thing because you do need to find a competitor. Yeah.
Danny's isn't known for his speed. Suits will die.
Yeah.
And you're fucking pansy ass.
We got a weak crew.
We do.
I'm the only psychotic.
Yeah.
Fuck, I have to go against one of my alter egos. I have to go against Lana.
You against you.
You against Gibby Darlington.
I do it with me that I bring in Lana in here.
Oh, today would have been a day to go up against Super Pie.
I know.
Damn.
I know.
We always think about cool stuff after the fact.
Well.
Let me see. We got Daryl from the Chobe saying, I took a recommendation to watch the 1996 film If These Walls Could Talk from an email you read. The email said, it is must watch. I'm 30 and I'm always looking for older movies to check out. And let me tell you, this is a terrible movie.
Oh.
It's 3 short stories in one movie. One lady died after getting an at-home abortion in the 50s. Another lady decided to continue her pregnancy in the 70s. Then a doctor performing an abortion was murdered in the 90s. There, that's it. An entire hour and a half in 3 sentences. Make your audience aware so they don't suffer through the same agony I did.
So when you had said that, I almost said that's a shitty movie, but considering the content, I don't want that kind of heat. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
The abortion thing is a hot thing. You got to be careful. Whatever you say, somebody's going to be so pissed at you.
Exactly. I'm going to say that's a shitty movie. Bird is so against fucking
women.
Love. Yeah, exactly.
He hates women.
But it's not. I wouldn't call that a weekend movie. Mm-hmm. It's just it's A, it's heavy, and
Right.
B, it's not that good.
Okay. All right.
So
There you
but
go.
what do I know? I'm just a man.
Sarah said with the recommendation, I am the biggest crime junkie, and I know, Bird, you love a great serial killer story, so you have to watch The Torso Killer Confessions on A.
Already saw it.
And what did you think?
Yeah, man. I mean, the torso killer kind of tells you what he was about.
Okay.
What did he do?
You know what? Why don't you? I'm gonna send you a link. Because I sometimes I get one of the details wrong.
Okay.
And then I got to fucking hear about how I don't.
You're stupid.
Yes.
I'm never listening again because you missed one detail. You
And
dick.
I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm stupid. I missed the detail. I know.
I'm so hard.
It's good. It's very good. It's horrifying.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of those killers out there that they're looking for new content because the Dahmer thing was so big. People are deep diving of going through every person that's murdered. Because there's a lot of people that's serial killers that murdered 6 people, but because it's a lower count, it doesn't get the salacious headlines as a Bundy. But they're running out of your Bundys, so now you're gonna start seeing a lot more content, in my opinion, of killers that had their 6 to 7 count that are just as, if not more, horrifying than some of these guys that have all this because they just got caught quicker.
Gotcha.
But some of the, there's some horrifying stories out there. So disturbing. If I told Virginia, she wouldn't sleep for a week.
What?
Don't tell me then, because you know this bitch likes to sleep.
You're too soft, dog. You want to know about the torso killer?
I don't need to know about the torso killer. It's a lot.
I mean,
I already watch too much Dateline, and I listen to Dateline podcasts, and I like how it makes me always ready. But it also makes me never relaxed.
what was the movie you and Mags had to leave the movie theater because it was too much? And this shit was PG. It was, I forget what it was.
I
but
forget too.
It wasn't scary. And you all were shook. Torso Killer documentary is not for you.
Got an email here from Dav. Said, I was wondering if this show has a bank of clips with best of skits you could look up. One of my favorite segments from a few years ago was a quiz type segment where if you got a question wrong, you had to do shots of hot sauce, and Jay Bird kept getting it wrong. And Kevin notes that Jay Bird's hat is Jose Cuervo, but the spelling was wrong. So it was a generic Cuervo hat.
Yes, I remember that.
We've since discovered, we think, because we've done it so much, we think that Jay Bird's actually allergic to hot sauce because his whole face turns like different colors.
I think I am.
He has some kind of a weirder reaction than most people.
We did that. I remember we did when we were doing that thing where we would go out and do the show after on a Friday on the weekend.
Yeah.
We were basically doing traveling vaudeville. We were doing stunts. At least I was doing a lot of stunts.
Right, yeah.
And I remember I had to do a dance off against I believe a breakdance team, and I smacked my foot so hard on the concrete that I thought I broke it, and then I instantly chug hot sauce for a hot sauce chugging thing, and immediately threw up. And then drank a milkshake to feel better.
If you wonder why you're tired,
That was within an hour, too. We were doing some really singing for our supper.
that's a lot.
And I don't think we got paid for that. Love of the game, baby.
Love of the game.
Yeah, but I had to drink all that hot sauce. And you're right. That's when I really discovered my skin will start to get welty.
He has a weird reaction to hot sauce. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's so hot, my eyes are watering.
I'm sure, I'm sure you're not supposed to chug a bottle either.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you do have, and some people do. They have bad reactions to it.
You still get down with the hot sauce?
I love it. Yeah.
It's your number one condi?
Probably. Yeah. Probably. It's the one I use most frequently. That and a good spicy mustard.
Have you ever touched your D accidentally
My dick?
after some of that hot sauce?
We know a guy that did.
Yeah,
That's what I asked.
He went and took a piss after he touched that devil's blood.
Yeah.
And he said his dick was on fire because
Yeah.
he didn't realize he still had the devil's blood hot sauce on his hand. And he touched his dick to pee and he was,
Yeah, you started screaming.
You
yeah.
don't need that much either. You just need a dot of that stuff to
You
kick,
are right.
to literally
Was,
kick
yeah.
you in the dick.
they just put like a bit of it on a toothpick and put it on your tongue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not bad. But you wouldn't want to. You don't get down on that though for regular food. Isn't that too much? Too
Yeah,
much
no.
heat?
There's a level. I want flavor. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not just there. Yeah, younger Kev. Yeah, I was in that. Let's try to burn it out game. But yeah,
But you
I'm,
like
I'm over that now.
you like the way that some of the heat feels if it's not too bad. You like that sensation.
Yeah, I like the flavor of it. Like Cholula's.
Flavorful hot.
Yeah, Cholula's one of my favorites, and I don't think anybody would say Cholula's very hot. It just adds a little kick, but you know, I could probably do shots of Cholula and I'd be all right.
Oh, there's a bit.
You're allergic, pumpkin.
Well, who gives a shit? It's for the show.
Yeah, right. Exactly. There we go. Now we're talking.
Between 6 and 10:30 dog.
Yeah.
None of that matters.
Yeah. Let me see. Michelle has got a question here about testosterone. She said Virginia mentioned today she's taking testosterone as part of balancing her hormones. What side effects has she noticed and how is she taking it? Has it helped with menopause symptoms? I'm considering it, but I want a perspective from somebody that's done it.
So what you have to do first is get your blood work done and make sure that you are actually low in it before you start taking it. You got to look at your blood work and take what you're deficient in. So I was deficient in testosterone, estrogen, a bunch of vitamins and other stuff too. So I'm on quite a few little things. you don't just take it because you think you need it. You got to get real blood work done. But I do a little melt. Now, they told me to take 1 melt per day because they're a business and they want to sell me more melts. And the more melts I take, the more money they make. But I'm not that dumb. I figured out that I only have to take 2 melts a week to stave off all the symptoms of menopause that I was feeling. The hot flashes, the night sweats, the mood swings. So I'm taking this little melt. I put it under my tongue. It's got testosterone. It's got estrogen. I do it twice a week under the tongue. I feel fine. All the symptoms went away, and I'm not feeling weird.
To piggyback on what you're saying, what would you prefer, cheese melt or patty melt? A 3 cheese melt or a straight up patty melt?
3 cheese melt. What does that mean?
3 cheese melt, like a 3 cheese grilled cheese.
Oh, a 3 cheese grilled cheese or a patty melt.
You're talking melts.
So do I want beef or not? I do like beef.
Okay.
A patty melt is just a grilled cheese with beef,
Okay.
and I like the beef.
All right. I knew that. I just want to make sure. Snack files.
Snack files.
That's the one file he does have.
I really do have a snack file. I have it on all of you, every one of you, chat room included.
Building it.
I am building it. People tell me that it's such a dumb project. I know.
What's the secret to the best grilled cheese?
Man, honestly, the person making it is what I've realized.
I think it's the butter.
Yeah.
The better the butter and the more excessive amounts of butter. When you think you've used too much butter, put a little bit more.
I fantasized about a bit that only I would give a shit about, but it's Virginia versus my brother Big Tuna versus my boy Bigfoot, my kidney brother.
Okay.
They all make exceptional grilled cheeses. I'm talking next level.
Oh, really? Okay.
Better than any restaurant I've ever had. I mean, the witch really can cook, and her grilled cheese is fucking chef's kiss over here. But so is Bigfoot, so is my brother. I would love to do a legit blind test and see which one would reign supreme with you. I'm sorry, with me, but with also KVJ Nation. No one knows anything.
We could do this at the Crawfish Fest.
I think it's too emotional.
I've got a whole cooking demo set up.
Nope.
We could turn this into a competition.
I've realized it's every time I bring it up privately, I can tell it would get. It wouldn't be. It would be
Too personal, people. Yeah.
It wouldn't be fun for me. It would actually get to be fucking awful.
Because then everybody's looking at you, and it's your fault.
Who
You're
are
not
you
right.
going to cheer for, motherfucker?
Well, I just think they all take pride in their food, and if they don't win, I'm not saying that they're bad losers, but if Virginia lost, I'd have to fucking hear about it every day.
I would be sad.
And then
I'd be happy for the winner because I know how much they both enjoy making food. Your brother did it as a career.
Then if he was
a
loss,
chef.
then I'd have to
yeah,
hear. Then
right.
if Bigfoot loses,
Bigfoot he's a side piece chef, but he takes it very fucking serious.
Yeah.
they all take it so seriously to the point where I think it would not.
It would be a battle royale. It would be so emotional. There would be so much shit talking. It would get real, but that's why it would be good. We should tape it. We should make a video of it.
And KVJ Nation would take it seriously. I know people would come out to that event and do that blind taste test. I know they would.
We would really, really take this way too seriously, and there would be tears and emotions afterwards.
That's why I don't want to do
You
it.
ruin friendships.
But I think people would watch that if you film that the right way, and you all are real. And we did interviews like, fuck Virginia, man. She's
All
stealing
of
my
us
butter.
are insane.
I know.
All of us are competitive. All of us would just go down swinging. Talking smack, talking shit, all of it.
I wish you liked grilled cheese enough to where you would know that. I know you're not passionate about grilled cheese.
But he could be a judge.
He could be a judge.
Yeah, I tried. I do like grilled cheese a lot.
Each of us
one my
presents
favorites.
you with a few bites of a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
You do each of the competitors blind taste test. You don't see them. You don't even know who's you're eating, and then you vote.
And I think you're a credible judge. I mean, Rib, come on.
I mean,
I'm Rib Roundup judge. I got that.
many years now.
Yeah, and you've
Twice.
you've won some food
Twice I've done
competitions. You got cred. You got credit with
Against
that.
you.
You got
Yeah.
credit with that bread, dog. You got credit with that bread.
Yeah,
that should be your slogan.
Won a pizza eating contest against you.
You did. You won a taco contest against me.
Yeah.
You're just not good at eating contests, Jason.
Yeah, pizza and tacos
I
would be.
completely own it. And I'm so glad I don't do those that much anymore because I wasn't very good at them.
I don't know. You smoked me on the banana.
Yeah.
I'm
but,
still pissed about that. I made so many mistakes that day.
Yeah.
Somebody sent the video. You did do the butter challenge before, so we do have a mark on that. You're
We
eating
did.
sticks of butter and washing it down with Mountain Dew.
What year was that? That's got to be from Bigfoot 17.
It's back from the Wild 95.5 days, and trying to see if it says a year. I don't see the year, but it had to be
yeah.
previous to 2014, so it had to be about a decade ago at least.
Oh, it's definitely
She
older
did it.
than that.
Yeah, you had a plate of, I don't know, it looks like about 8 sticks of butter on it.
That's a lot, dog.
8
Yeah.
sticks.
Yeah.
I probably didn't do good though. I probably bought all the butter and
You were so young.
yeah, not much has changed. The only thing that's changed is the wrinkles and the white hair.
You had blonde hair then.
Oh, I was going through that phase. That's okay. So I know exactly when that was. That's right before Miami. Right before Miami.
Okay. Yeah,
That's 2000. That's 2013.
Okay, probably. So 10 years ago is when you last did it. And here's a little bit how you're doing.
I love butter. But then when you eat just butter, then it totally changes the entire game.
Butter is definitely an accessory. It's a condiment.
Yeah.
It's not the full course.
But keep in mind, you heard the news.
He is one stick down. He ate a whole stick, Kevin.
Oh my god.
Hey, look like you're struggling.
He's not going to have to work for a number 2 for a month.
Oh, he's laughing.
Stuff's going to
don't make it
fall.
laugh.
And melted butters all over your face.
Sorry. Focus. Get it back, Butterball. Get it back. Get it back.
Butterball.
Get it back, Butterball.
Oh, you're a dick back man too.
2-minute mark here, right now.
The interns are perplexed/horrified.
Yeah, so it seemed like we'd set a time mark on us, how much you could eat in a certain amount of time.
Okay,
Is that how it's done?
I'll look at the butter records today.
That would mean that you need to be at the 3.5 stick mark. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh my
You
gosh.
spit butter all
Just
across the
turned into
studio.
a butter fountain. That is
Butter.
about the gnarliest
So nothing's changed in 10 years?
It was stuck on your microphone.
I mean, nothing's changed in
Just
10
like
years,
that,
really.
The butter eating challenge is over.
Uh-huh.
Still just as dumb.
You're just as a dick.
We're having the same ideas, but we even just forgot we already did them.
She's like, oh yeah, butterball. I'm like, oh, throw it up. Nothing's fucking changed. You're a dick. I'm dumb. Kevin's smug and say la vie.
Say la
At least we're consistent.
Yeah,
You can't say they changed us.
Know what
You're
you're
right.
gonna get.
They didn't break
They
us.
can't change this.
That's it, baby. All righty. Well, thank you for the emails and for the listener that sent us that clip to remind us that, yes, Jaybird has tackled the butter challenge.
Thank you for doing the work.
All right. You can always send it to us, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.